Hey guys, welcome to my channel Hammond's Hobbies. My name's Glenn, and in today's video, excitedly, we are going to be opening up an entire case of the brand new Paddock Pass, which I haven't done a video about yet, so let's get right into it. Before we get into today's video, I just want to say Happy New Year. I haven't actually recorded a YouTube video since the start of the new year. As of recording this video, it's January the 10th. So Happy New Year to everybody. And I wish you all the best going into 2025. I believe that 2025 is going to be the biggest year for F1 cards. So I hope you're going to join me on that journey over this next year or so. And I'll explain why in a separate video. But today we are going to be looking at Paddock Pass. Now, I have actually ripped this live over on my Whatnot page. If you're a member of my Whatnot, you'll know that I've ripped this open on several occasions. So I have actually ripped this product open. So I've actually got a bit of experience with the cards, but I haven't, up until this moment, opened a single box for myself. So I have not even started to complete the set of this yet, which is very unusual. But towards the end of December, we had Chrome, qualifying laps, blaster boxes, the logo fractor set, Paddock Pass, the blaster boxes. We had a lot come out in a really short window, as well as it being Christmas and New Year. So I wanted to sit down, open this up for myself and record it for you guys to obviously watch and enjoy. And I know many of you have been reaching out to me and saying, Glenn, which are the image variations, which are the normal, which are the base, which are the rare ones, which ones are numbered. It's a very confusing set for a new person to come into the hobby to understand what is rare and what is not. So what I'm going to do is we are going to open up an entire sealed case of hobby boxes in today's video. So make sure you smash the like button up if you like that content. But what I'm going to do is tomorrow I'm going to open up an entire case of the blaster boxes from Paddock Pass. Then I'm going to do another video probably in the next couple of days explaining all the different variations that you can get from this, whether it's the black and whites, the purples, the numbereds, the image variations, plus all of those inserts, relics and autographs. So hopefully over the next 2 or 3 days, you're going to be a lot more clued up with Paddock Pass and how you should go about collecting it. So let's get right into today's video. So first things first, we need to rip open this bad boy. Now, I've actually opened loads of this on Whatnot. If you want to get involved in box breaks of this, case breaks, then make sure you use the link in the description down below. You can get £10 of free credit when you sign up to the Whatnot platform and make your first purchase. So you could even take part in one of my breaks completely free of charge. So what I know from my experience of ripping this Paddock Pass product open is that in a sealed case, like we've just opened up, in one of these boxes, there is a autograph. So there's one autograph per case. That means you have a 1 in 8 chance of hitting an autograph in this product. Now, bearing in mind, the only other way you can typically hit autographs is through Chrome, and Chrome is like 230 a box. These are only 130 a box. So this is your cheapest way of actually hitting a really decent autograph. And there's different categories of autograph that you can hit, like co-signers, or you've got the individual drivers, F1, F2 and reserve drivers and team bosses. So lots of different autographs to chase, as well as there being autographs. Somewhere in these 8 boxes there is 2 relics. That's typically what I found. Now this could vary from case to case. We opened up a case live over on Whatnot and I hit 3 relics and an autograph, but then some people are reporting they only got 1 relic and an autograph. So the average is 2 relics and 1 autograph somewhere in these 8 boxes. So let's go. Let's get into it. Now there's loads of different variations of this product. I'm going to put these up here and do one box at a time. They're quite big, chunky boxes. You've got the base set, which is 100 cards. Now, there's actually 80 images plus 20 image variations. The only thing that's a bit confusing is the image variations just seem like random images, and they're just as regular pulls as the normal base. So which ones are the image variations and which ones are the base, I have no idea. I've reached out to Tops about this and nobody got back to me, so I don't know. Oh, we start off with, I think this is a gold minted one. Nice. Lando Norris as well. Well happy about that. I'm not sure what the rarities are on this card, but I think they're pretty low. So that is a banger to start off with. Let's put that to one side. And then we have our first insert. This is a angle of attack for Nico Hulkenberg. So these are the inserts. There's typically, for each set of inserts, so this one is the angle of attack set. There's one for each driver. So there's typically 20 of each insert. Roughly. Some of them have got more, some of them have got a little bit less, but just think that in your mind, roughly 20 for each set. So we need 20 of these angle of attacks. And then in each pack, so in every single pack, we should hit a red background. Now, these are not numbered and slightly different from all of other Tops' products. Usually red background cards imply that it's a 1 of 5, but in this product it's quite a common hit. You get 1 in every single pack. So in these boxes we should actually get, it says 8 cards per pack, 16 packs per box. So we should end up with, after this first box, 16 of these red background cards, so fairly common. And then this is a chrome card. Typically there's 1 chrome card in every single pack. Again, this is why this set is a little bit confusing. This is the paper version, or the flagship version, whatever you want to call it, and this is the chrome stock. You'll see here, if I shine my light on it, look, can you see that difference? One is a very reflective foil on the front, whereas one is a matte finish. Look, you can see, look, the difference in that beam of light going across the card. One is very bright and reflective, the other one has a matte finish to it. The flagships are slightly, ever so slightly thinner. So these are thicker and they've got that foil, just like you would expect from a chrome set. Now, the reason why this set is quite confusing is usually all of the parallel variants are numbered. And usually there's an exclusive to that particular product. For example, if you was to buy Chrome Hobby, you can hit checkered flags. But if you buy blaster boxes, you can hit black and white ray waves. But the rest of the hits are typically numbered. So there's a lot of different variations in this set. Already, we've just opened up 1 pack and we've already got red versions, chrome versions, flagship versions, and obviously we've hit this minted. So we've already just seen in 1 pack 4 different variations of this set. Now, it's all the same base card, so you can collect the whole set in the 100 cards of this black background, this chrome, this flagship, or this gold minted if you wanted to. And there's plenty more as well. There's numbered parallels. So this is quite a confusing set. If I was a new person, I would be like, whoa, what's rare here? Because none of these are numbered. There's no numbering on any of this. So you can go back. I have done a video. I'm just going to explain now. This is going to be a longer video than my usual sort of 8 to 10 minute videos, because I can't do this product justice without talking about all the nuances in this product. So we've got our power packed insert. This is another insert called Power Packed. This one has all the drivers plus a couple of legends in there. We then have Lando Norris in the red, and then we have Valtteri Bottas for the chrome. So do you see the pattern? We're going to open these up. There's going to be 4 or 5 base cards, and then we're going to have an insert, then we're going to have a red or a black, and then we're going to have a chrome version. So let's start with this one. We've got Carlos Sainz, Theo Pourchaire, Kevin Magnussen. And then we've got our insert, which is called In a Blur, Lance Stroll. These inner blurs look pretty cool. They have like a blurred background with the driver's car in it. So that's our insert. Then we got our red, and then we've got our chrome version. Now the chrome, they have their own parallels. They have their own parallels and sets that you can complete, and so does Flagship. And I'm separating the two, even though you're thinking, well, hang on a minute, this is all the same product. It is. But if you're trying to complete the whole base 100, you pretty much will complete the base 100 of these almost in 1 to 2 boxes. So one of these boxes, which is about 130 quid, and you will complete a base set of this. Now, for someone like me who's opening a whole case, I'm probably going to complete this base set over. There's 8 boxes here, so probably 8 to 10 times over. For someone like me, so what am I going to be chasing? And the answer to that is these here. I really like these black and white images. Now, you can get these in 2 different variants. These black and whites are exclusive to these hobby boxes. But if you open up blaster boxes, which are the cheaper version, which we'll be doing a full case of tomorrow's video, these are actually sepia. Sepia is like a negative color imagery, so it's typically like got a reddy brown tint to it, but these are the pure black and white. Now, I really like these black and whites, and I think in a binder they will look mint altogether. They're not numbered, so there's no numbering or rarity to them, I suppose, but typically in my experience you only hit one of these every sort of 1 a box, maybe 2 a box if you're lucky. So these are actually quite a hard set to complete all 100 of, because you would have to open up 200 boxes of them. So that's another version that we've got. We've got Angle of Attack, Oscar Piastri. We've got Fernando Alonso and our red, and then we've got Nico Hulkenberg. So we're going to go through, now that I've shown you guys a bulk of the base. This is a black version. Again, no numbering, so this isn't an out of 10 or an out of 20. There's no numbering on this at all. But it is a black version. And again, these are harder to hit than the reds. So the reds are 1 per pack. These blacks are 1 in every sort of 3 packs, I think, off the top of my head. So we're going to put that aside because that's another version. Then we've got our red. And then we've got our chrome card. So you can see already, if you can see this, I've already got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 different variants on the go now at the same time. So now we've got our base. Oh, warp speed. Typically, you only hit 2 of these in a whole case. So this is a rare hit. So come on, get in the Oscar Piastri. We've got Alex Albon in the red, and then we've got Max Verstappen in the chrome. We've got another black there, look, 2 in a row there. Got our red, and then we've got our Valtteri Bottas chrome. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to fast forward this so you guys don't have to sit there and watch me open this for probably well over an hour. This is actually a chrome card, but it's a refractor. So just like you can with chrome hobby boxes, you can hit refractors in the chromes. They're not numbered yet again. So there isn't any, I suppose, set rarity to it, but you'll see at the top there it says refractor just under the 67. It's a more reflective card. So this is another variant that you can complete the whole set in if you want to. So now we're up to 7 different variants. This is our insert, which is Aerodynamics, Valtteri Bottas. And then we've got Pierre for the red and Logan Sargent for the chrome. Now, I've actually opened up loads of this for people on Whatnot. So I've had an experience this is how I know roughly what's rare and not rare in this set. But for a new person who's just bought a box of this, I can see why I'm getting so many messages. Victor Martins, an F2 hit. There isn't much F2 in this. I think they're only featured in this insert set, plus they've got a couple of autographs. So not many F2 drivers are in this set. You have reserve drivers, but not many F2. For a new person coming into this hobby, I can understand why this set is very confusing to people. Even myself, I've put in my group chat on the, that's another refractor there, Lewis Hamilton. Then we got David Coulthard, my man, come on, get in the David Coulthard. I've put in the group chat F1 sports cards. I said to people, guys, what do you think I should complete this set in? Like, should I complete the reds, chrome? I actually think that I'm probably going to complete the reds in this video, if not in tomorrow's video especially. I think 2 cases, that's more than enough. Another refractor. Nico Hulkenberg in a blur for the insert. Then we got our red. Then we got our chrome. So I think I'm going to complete the red. So maybe I'll put a binder together of the base like this, and then the reds, and then the chromes. I think I'll be able to complete those pretty easily. Then the others will be obviously the hard bit, the task. And we've got another refractor here for Daniel Ricciardo. Nice. Lando Norris on the Nightscape. That's another insert set. Zhou Guanyu on the red and Yuki Tsunoda on the chrome. So yeah, it's actually the black and whites that I actually really like the look of. Or you can complete the whole set in these. This is our first numbered hit. This is what you're really looking for in terms of rarity. So this is an out of 99 hit. This is a sort of an orange foil chrome card. This is Alexander Albon, 79 of 99. And when you're looking at all of these paddock passes, if you're not sure if you've hit something like different, you can normally tell by the paddock pass logo. Usually the paddock pass logo changes color depending on what you've hit. So in these reds, look, you'll see that it's a red foil color. In the base, it's just like a silver and white color. In the black and white, obviously it's black and white. In the black, it's actually silver and white again. In the chrome, you can see it's like a more darker silver, like a matte finish. So the actual word paddock pass is slightly different, but that is another variant. So you could complete the whole set in orange out of 99. You have purples out of 75s. Like I think this one. Hey, we got Lance Stroll on the chrome out of 75 with that purple background there. That's nice. Then we got him again in the red. So this is just one box. So you can imagine how many different cards and variants I'm going to have by the end of this video. We've got Nightscape here for Esteban Ocon. I don't like the way that this is horizontal and the rest are vertical. And last pack for this first box. Now what the biggest, rarest hits in these are, we've got an outer 275 in the green chrome. So we've hit a green, a mint gold, a orange out of 99 and a purple out of 75. We got our Max Verstappen in red and James Vowles in the chrome. So there you go. That is one box of Paddock Pass, and we have, and I'm going to put these in sort of like rarity order, just so for anybody who's new here that's maybe just watching this part. There's our base, there's our reds, there's our chromes. It looks like I've got a lot more chromes than the reds, but it's actually just because they're thicker cards, so they're sticking out more. Then we have our numbered hits up the top here. Our refractors, and then we've got our blacks, and we've got black and white. So I only got one black and white in that box. 2 blacks, 16 red, 16 chromes, and then obviously tons of base. Now, like I said to you, that is one box of base. So you probably only need 2, maybe 3 boxes max to complete this whole base set, if that's what you're going for. If you want to make it a bit more of a challenge, then go for the reds. If you want to make it a real challenge, then go for one of these type of variants. Now, this isn't all of them, so it's going to get even more confusing. So what I'm now going to do is I'm actually going to speed the video up at this point, so you guys won't see me open up every single card. Obviously, we'll pause if there's a big hit. But what I'm going to do at the end of this video, I'm going to stack up all the base, all the reds, all the chromes, and all the different variants that I get. And then I'm going to put them in a line or in an order of rarity, so that you guys, when you're at home opening this, you can go, I understand based on what Glenn's layout was, roughly it's this rare in the set. If you like that sort of information and that sort of level of detail, smash the like button up on these videos. I don't know if you guys like longer form videos or if you just want short clips. So if you like this, I really need you to smash the like button up. Obviously, these cost a lot of money to open up. This is over £1,000 case break. Obviously, I don't get no money for doing this. I don't get sponsorship or anything like that. So this is actually costing me £1,000. But I'm hoping to obviously complete a set. Any of the spares and duplicates that I have, usually I sell live over on Whatnot. So if you want to support me and for me to keep doing what I'm doing, come join me live over on Whatnot. If you want to bid on any of these cards, I normally start everything off at £1, so you can bid on cards that you need to complete your sets without having to do stupid things like open up a whole case. Right, let's get into ripping the rest of this open. Oh my God. There we go. That's our first relic. Come on. Top Croc, Lando Norris out of 25. Get it. Oh, mate. Now, obviously, like, you only get two relics in a whole case. So this is our first one. And usually they're out of 35, 25. You can do 10s, 5s, and then 1 of 1. So we've hit an out of 25 Lando Norris. But that is an absolute beauty of a hit there. Well happy with that. And it's got like the red logo. So I wonder if this is a red version, I suppose. It says here, Lando Norris, McLaren F1, Top Croc Relic card. 2024 Topps Paddock Pass Formula 1. This relic contained in this card is not from any specific race or event. That is a beautiful looking card. Almost looks like team colours, but I think that's supposed to be red. But it has got like an orange tint to it. Love that. Valtteri Bottas on the die cut. So you get 2 of these in a case. And what these are, a lot of people seem confused about this. Almost like a puzzle piece. You actually get 3 images and you put them together and they slot in, they interlocked with each other to make one long card. So the images that would fit with this is the Stake Sauber car in the middle, and then you would have Zhou Guanyu, the other stake driver, on the other side. And that's for each team. So there's 10 sets of these, but you only get 2 in a whole case, I believe. So realistically, that means there's 10 teams, times 3 says 30. So you would have to open, what is that? 13 cases? 15 cases? And that's if you don't hit a duplicate. So these are going to be a really tough set to complete. And we have here our autograph. This is a Paddock Pass autograph of Bravi, the team boss for stake. This is a stake case so far. 4 out of 10 on the auto. So this is one of the styles of autograph that you can pull. You can also pull Lone Star, which I actually have a Lone Star here. to show you the difference. This is a Lone Star Auto. This is a Paddock Pass Auto. You can also get co-signer autos where it's the two drivers on the same card. These are quite nice because they're quite low numbered. You either hit them out of, I think it's out of 25, 10, 3 and then 1 of 1. So it's quite nice to have a low rarity auto. But there you go, as our autograph for this case. So that means I probably won't hit another autograph now for the rest of these boxes. But it's nice to hit one anyway. The odds in the pack odds are you're most likely to hit a team boss or an F2 driver more than an F1. So an F1 auto in this product is harder to hit. So if you hit an F1 autograph, you're doing pretty well in this product. So this is a unique one. We've got a blue out of 50. I don't know how often you get these, but I don't see them come up that often. You can tell because the writing, again, the Paddock Pass in the top corner is in a shimmery blue color, but also the word Daniel, or the name Daniel, is in blue as well, which is nice. But that's one numbered hit. But in this pack, we also have Komatsu in a green out of 275. So 2 numbered hits in one pack. Come on. Right, I think this is our second relic. I don't know what it is. So let's find out together. Oh, I've got it upside down and I've got it backwards. A relic Paddock Pass of Carlos Sainz out of 10. Nice. And is that actually his name in that, or is that it's one of the sponsors, or it's his name? It might be Carlos. No, it won't, because Carlos Sainz hasn't got an E in it. But it's one of the logo patches. I like that. It's not just a napkin. So when I say napkin, if you're new into the hobby, I would consider this Lando Norris patch as a napkin because it's just plain black and it looks pretty straight. Whereas that's actually got a bit of logo or a bit of sponsorship on it. And this is an out of 10 as well. Come on, get in. So there's our 2 relics. So we have hit in the first 3 in the first 3 boxes, we have hit is it 3? 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh no, we're about the halfway mark, just under. So that means the second half of this case opening is probably going to look pretty dull because we've hit both our relics and we've hit an auto that I said to you guys that we will most likely hit from a case. We've also hit one of the die cuts. I think we've got one more of these to come. I think we should hit 2 world stage inserts normally, which has the country in the background. Reminds me a bit of Flags of Foundation, that one. And I reckon we'll probably hit one more of these warp speed. So that's what I'm expecting for the next 4 boxes. So let's see how close I am to being right or wrong. And this is a circuit breakers. Again, this is another sort of hard to hit insert set. You typically, again, get about 2 of these in a whole case. So we've just hit their first one, which is Lance Stroll. Another insert. Quite a nice looking one. It's the car sort of bursting through. So yeah, that's our circuit breaker for this case so far. We got Lewis Hamilton on the orange out of 99 numbered parallel. Get in. It's always good to hit a Lewis Hamilton parallel. So we've hit a insert, which most of them have all been base, but this one I can tell straight away because I saw the 1 out of 10 is a numbered parallel insert. So as well as hitting all the inserts in just normal, you can hit parallels of them as well. And this one is Charles Leclerc. Oh, in the Paddock pass. Green, 1 out of 10. That looks pretty nice, doesn't it? Oof. Might have to collect a set of out of 10s now. Beauty. And there's our second warp speed. Nico Hulkenberg is our second warp speed along with Oscar Piastri. So that's it. I don't think we'll see any more of these now for the rest of the case. But quite a nice looking insert, something a bit different. What are your thoughts? I'd love to know. Comment down below. Do you like this warp speed insert set? Lando Norris on the green at a 275. I really like this image of Lando. It's one of my favourite Lando images from the last couple of sets of him. So really nice one of him holding his helmet smiling there. I almost skipped past this one, but we've got here a Alexander Albon. This is a, I don't know what you call it. I think it's pure white or something like that. But essentially it has a whiter tone and background to it. But it's an out of 25 numbered parallel. I don't know. What do you guys think of these pure white cards? Oh, we've got a Beam Team. Again, another insert set, but this is quite a rare one, actually. Beam Teams are really hard to hit, according to the pack odds. And we've got Kevin Magnussen. And this one has that sort of speckled foil effect. I don't know what you call it. It's just got a load of squares that are sort of shimmering around it. But Beam Team is a tough hit. You can also, which would make this a really, really rare hit, you can hit these Beam Teams with autographs on them. And they're like one of the toughest hits in the set. And there's our first world stage, taking us up until box number 6 to actually hit one. But world stage, we've got Lance Stroll. I really like these. It has like their country flag in the background. It reminds me of like a chrome version of Flags of Foundation, which was one of my favorite insert sets from Flagship 2021. So nice little throwback there, world stage. You can hit one of these for each F1 driver, and I believe a couple of the legends as well. So quite a nice insert set to put together. Definitely be on the hunt for all of them. We have our second circuit breaker, which is Ritamo Maeta, which is an F2 driver. So there you go. That's our second circuit breaker. Normally hit 2 of these in a case. So that, I think that's our lot now. I don't think we're going to hit any more of these. So what do you guys think? Do you like these circuit breakers? We got Charles Leclerc on the orange out of 99 numbered. Nice. We got another numbered insert here. This is 2 out of 50 for Dennis Hauger. Oh, that one's red. What do you think looks better, the green numbered or the red numbered? I quite like the red. I might have to collect 10 out of 50s. And there is our second die cut card, but this one is Yuki Tsunoda. But what you'll notice that's slightly different about this one is that it has like almost a textured look and feel to it, and that is because it is a different variant to the normal base one. So this is a normal base die cut card, but this one is, it's either an illuminescent or illuminaire or something like that. I have to remember the names of them, but it has a different sort of foil on the front of it. You can compare that to this Bottas one we hit earlier. So this one's actually the rarer one to hit. So unfortunately, this makes it more frustrating to collect all 3 of them, because can you imagine if you had like these 2 stuck together and they completely shine differently? So you would want to complete all 3, I think, in the same whatever it is you're going for. So that's Yuki Tsunoda, Valtteri Bottas on 2 different die cuts. We're going to have to complete the whole set of them, so this is going to be a mission. This is why I did a video when I talked about the odds, and this is going to be a tough set to complete. But anyway, let's crack on with the last pack. Right, this is our last pack of the entire case. Can you believe it? Jeez. Now these packs, just so you guys know, if you're ever taking part in a break or if you're opening these up yourself at home, this is how the packs are organized. You have, for the first between 4 and 6 cards, 5 cards, you have just pure base, I would call paper stock or flagship. This stack here, the most common cards. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5. And what you usually have here, and this is why I said between 4 and 6. So what we've got here is we've got obviously our flagship card. A lot of the times, and this is an unusual pack that I've just opened actually, but usually what you have is either a refractor chrome, a numbered chrome, an insert, and then you have, so here we have Pierre Gasly in the 99, and then we have our red, and then you always have a chrome card. That's every single pack. So every single pack, you're looking at 4 to 5 base at the front, a red and a chrome. That is your bog standard pack, okay? That's what you're going to get in every single pack, or you should do at least anyway. Right, that is it. We've opened up an entire case of Paddock Pass, and I said at the start of this video, this is a confusing set to collect. So we have the base set. Now I can tell you, because I've already sat there, in between this video I cut it, you'll notice that the lighting changed and I've put more layers on. But I've actually sorted out at least 5 complete sets already, and that's without, I've got another 2 big piles here. So I've probably completed the base set, I would say probably 8 times in one case. So in one case, I've got 8 complete sets. The reds, on the other hand, I don't know. Obviously, there's probably a lot of duplicates in there, but I'm fairly confident that there's a complete set of reds there. If not, it will be very, very close. So if you wanted to complete a set of reds or the base set, you can pretty much do it just by opening up a few boxes of Paddock Pass. And it's typically a relatively cheap product. They're about 120, 140, depending on where you're buying from. Obviously, make sure you check out hammondshobbies.com. I was quite surprised with the amount of chromes. I didn't realise just how many chromes you get. Now, you get 1 in every pack. So we have actually got, or we should have, the exact same amount of chromes as we have with the reds. Now, the stack itself looks a lot taller than the reds, but that's because the chromes are thicker cards. So there's actually the same amount here in the 2 different piles, or you would imagine. So I reckon that I've completed the base set. I know I have the base set, the reds and the chromes in this case break. I was quite surprised then by how few the refractors come up. I thought they came up a lot more regular than this, but this is the refractors. I quite like the refractors. I'll probably complete the set in refractor rather than the base chrome, personally. I quite like the reds, so I probably will complete the reds. The blacks came up even fewer, so this is how many blacks we ended up with. And then we've got obviously all of our inserts. Now, I'm going to actually separate these into 2 categories. One, short print insert. So I would consider this a short print insert. Same with this, same with this. And then I would call this I would say these are common, these are rare. So I would put these into 2 categories. If I was to separate them out, I would say that the circuit breaker is a short print, or a rarer hit if you like. And so were the warp speeds. So I would separate those into 2 categories of inserts. So more common inserts. I reckon you can complete most of the set of these, but it would take, I estimate, 2 to 3 cases of opening these up. Obviously, you're better off to just go on eBay or Hammond's Hobbies, or come to Whatnot and join me for a single sale, which we're doing straight after this stream actually. You would be better to join something like that and just buy the ones that you need, unless you just want to you know, open a few cases anyway, then you're probably going to complete the set of the common inserts. In the entire case, we hit 2 black and whites. Unfortunately, these are my favorite images, and I've said it from the very first box I ever opened up. I said, oh, I really like these black and white photographs. So I actually would love to complete a whole set in this, but if you only pull 2 out of a case and there's 100 in the set, you're going to open up 50 cases or just buy the ones you need. So I may have to go on the Facebook group and ask people what they've got and see if they'd be up for a sale or a trade. Then we have this gold minted. I'm not sure what the rarity is of this, but I can tell you I hit 1 in a case. So I'm going to have to look into the pack odds on how hard it is to hit this. One of the things that frustrates me about this set in particular, and I wish Topps would do this, I can't see why it would take them a lot to just put on the back here what it is, gold minted, or even just number them, just, I don't know, or something. The fact that I don't know, and bearing in mind I'm a breaker, so I open this product a lot, I don't know how rare this is. I'm going to have to do a bit of research and look into the pack odds, and for most people out there, they won't do that. So there's going to be a lot of people that will just think, oh, this is a copper version of something. Then we have greens out of 275s. We hit quite a few of those. If you're looking to complete a whole set in a numbered parallel, obviously these are going to be your easiest one to complete the set of. Then we have the purples out of 75. We only actually hit 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We only hit 5 of them. I think 2 of them are paper and 3 of them are chrome. So that would be a very tough set to complete. Then we have the oranges out of 99. We have 1, 2, 3, 4 of those. And then we have which I said at the beginning of the video, 2 relics, 1 autograph. So that was expected. We also had numbered pure white out of 25. We hit 1 of those, and we had blue out of 50. We hit 1 of those as well in an entire case. So that is what you get from a sort of bog standard case, if you like. Now, this has pros and cons. Some of you will be watching and go, oh, this is too confusing. I don't like this set. But actually, I think that it's going to create a nice bit of diversity in the collecting hobby, because I might decide to complete a whole set of this in orange out of 99. But somebody else who's opened up another case or just several boxes or whatever, they might have decided to complete the set in chrome refractors. Now, they're most likely to say, well, look, I don't really want to sell this to you. I want to just trade for some refractors. Or they may want to sell me that, but then they might want to buy that. This means that there's going to probably be a demand for several different of these cards, depending on who's collecting what. Now, if you look at chrome and flagship, a lot of the numbered parallels are pretty almost universal, bog standard, if you like, which means that a lot of people tend to go for the same thing. So a lot of people will complete the base set and then maybe a refractor set. And then if they really push the boat out, a complete set in purple out of 299 or mini diamonds out of 399. That's a big chase for certain people. Whereas this, because there's so many different variants, I might put a set together that maybe nobody else has. And maybe you're putting a set together that nobody else has. So it creates that nice diversity, I suppose, which is really good. That's what we want as collectors. We want to have something that we can share on social media and people say, wow, I've never seen a complete set of that, or them put together like that. So I think it's got pros and cons. Yes, it's a confusing set when you first open it up, and yes, as a newbie coming into this hobby, this will give you a bit of a head spin and you won't understand how common or what's rare or what in the set. But hopefully this video's helped, because like I say, I've laid it out in a physical format that you can look at and go, okay, so that's the rarity order. I can tell you that this is pretty much in a physical, or the best physical way I can represent rarity. You've got your base, reds, and chrome, that I would encompass those all together. So they are all your commons. Then if you want to start branching out, refractors is harder. I would say a medium in terms of the difficulty of rating. Blacks, again, I would say a medium. The inserts are a medium to try and complete all of the inserts. The black and whites, I say, are going to be harder. So let's just say hard. And then you've got this gold minted. I think that's going to be not impossible, but very difficult to complete a set of those. Greens, I would put in the hard category. Purples, I would put in the hard category. Same with the oranges. These are very hard. And then to complete all the sets of the relics and the autographs is going to be very hard or very expensive. Depending on how much you want to throw at this set. Well, that's it. What I'm going to do is I'm going to sit there and sort these all out now, sleeve them all, and I'm actually going to sit down and write down on a notepad how many hits we've got of each thing, and then I'm going to compare that. I'm going to open up a whole case of blaster boxes and compare the exact same hits from blaster boxes to this case, and then I'll be able to tell you, right, if you're chasing this, you are way better to open a box of this. And hopefully that helps you make your purchasing decision, or it will help you buy singles online. I hope you enjoyed that. If you have, all I ask is that you smash the like button up. Check out hammondshobbies.com for sealed boxes of Paddock Pass and also singles once I get around to sitting there listing them all. And also join me live over on Whatnot, where I'll be selling single sales, box breaks, case breaks, slab sales of this product. So make sure you come and join me. Use the link in the description down below to register for a new account of Whatnot, because you can get £10 of free credit when you sign up. And make sure you come and join me over on the Facebook group for conversation about the F1 collectible card hobby, and not just with myself, but 5,000 other members as well. That's it from me, guys. I wish you all the best, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace.